story out of Kenya. They arrested some Belgian kids for stealing ants. Finally, something sneaking into Mexico. This parasite might take a look at Mexico and go, you know what, I could do better. Who gave money so that they could watch the ants?
Gotta work on this.
Freddie Rubino here with That's What I'm Talking About, the podcast Right Wing coming from you from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue. We have a full house tonight. We have Bonnie Scalise, comedian. We have DJ, rapper Sean DVS 7.0, right from Queens, New York.
We couldn't get the first 6 of them,
No.
could we? We had to get 7.0.
Speaking
I'm so
of-
sorry.
Speaking
We spent an hour going through the first 6 of these guys.
Speaking of Queen,
Thank you.
Gino Bisconti.
Missed you last week.
And Lisa, just Lisa, like Cher. And they have their topics that they're going to go over about where they're performing and where they're appearing. But first, we always start the show with the disgraziata of the week, the biggest disgrace of the week. And this week it goes to Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City. He came out and said he wants to collaborate with gangs and their members to curb the violence in New York. I don't think that Eric Adams understands what gangs are. This is how stupid he is. He's a stupid person. He's ugly and he's stupid.
You didn't use the word person anyway.
No, I will not. But he is a stupid man. I don't think he understands what a gang. This is what gangs do for you people who live under rocks and bridges. What gangs do is they infiltrate an area. Then they sell drugs. They sell human beings for sex. They sell weapons. They sell anything they can to make money and to build their criminal empire. When other gangs try and muscle in, they murder each other and anybody else who's in the way. Eric Adams wants to meet with them and say, how could we just have less murders? Why don't you take this area? Why don't you take that area? Eric Adams is giving away parts of the city to gangs so that they don't have to murder each other and safely deal drugs and women and weapons. He is the disgraziata. As we say in Brooklyn, he's a stupid idiot. Bonnie, anything on this?
I just heard this today, so I'm very in shock by that. I think it's stupid, as you said. Let's call him the stupid mayor.
Stupid mayor
of New York.
Now, you're Jewish. Are there any Jewish gangs?
You know what? I just started watching Peaky Blinders.
Your mic's not on.
And,
Push the,
testing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
push it up.
Testing.
Is
No.
it on? Slide it up.
Come on, Bonnie. Is that it?
Guys, a 7.0.
Go to someone else and we'll work on
There
it.
you go. There you go.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Guys,
I just
you're
started-
a rapper. You don't know how to. Never mind.
I just started watching Peaky Blinders.
Yeah?
And there's a Jewish
Gang
member. He's like in charge of it. And I love him. I think he's cool.
Jewish gang. There's just.
I didn't
I'll
know
give you
about
an M16. Give it to me cheaper. I'll get you 20% off.
I'll give you an M16. M15. What do you need an M14 for? Remember that old joke?
Sean DVS 7.0, rapper, right wing
Absolutely.
performer.
Absolutely.
Very good. You have something coming up on September 7th. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, sir. So this is the New Blood Town Hall. happening here at the America First Warehouse on
Nice.
September 7th.
Nice.
Doors open at 6 p.m. Do not be late. You're not going to want to miss it. We have a coach bus picking people up at Grand Central Terminal.
Wow.
Bring everybody here. Actually, also, Anthony Constantino will be giving every attendant $100 in Sticker Mule credits. So there's a lot of fun things that are happening that day.
I'm letting it go.
What's a sticker mule credit?
I never stuck a
As a
mule.
Jew, I don't know.
I don't mean to brag, but in college I was called the sticker mule. Tell them.
I heard you stuck
It was
a
good
goat.
times, good times.
That was senior year on a dare.
Hey, that sounds like a great time. Music, and get a lift from where?
From Grand Central Terminal, yep.
Come on, I might just go just for the bus ride.
Hard to believe.
So,
Mexican rapper, they're bussing in my nose. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so no, Sticker Mule is actually the biggest sticker company in the U.S.
Right.
Anthony Constantino's a conservative. He went viral for sending out this big email to all of his employees saying that when Trump was the assassination attempt on Trump happened, he's put out an email to all of his employees, said, hey, we're not dealing with this being scared of talking about what we support. From now on,
Speak your
we're
mind.
speaking our mind here, and I
That's
support
great.
Donald
Yeah.
Trump. Lost 200,000 customers, by the way, from that email.
Okay. We've
But-
all suffered being right wing.
Oh, we have
Right?
lost a writing gig
I
7 years.
suffered knowing him.
I'm right here. Gave you the week off, and you just
is
come right
my-
back. Not a minute of missing me. Not a minute of it.
Uh-oh, there goes my earpiece. Don't worry about
Is it you're in camp?
No. What do you think about this guy, Eric Adams, being in collaboration with a gang? With gangs!
It shows how lost and out of touch the left has become. Okay, it's like, hey, we'll just talk to these people. They're not people. Okay, I'm sorry, and I've said this before. Once you start treating people like an animal, then you're not a person. Okay,
Right.
and this is the logic of the left. He tries to please the dumbest constituents.
Yeah.
And
Gangs.
he's like, well, just talk to them. You can't. And this is exactly what we've been saying. It's like when Kamala, those 110 or 7 days
Yes.
was running, and she's like, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and we're just like, do it now.
Yeah.
You're in office, do it now. And this is,
Haven't the Warriors taught us anything?
I'm telling you, the Jewish gang, you never saw West Side
Oi.
Story, so what I'm saying
How
is,
much are bullets these days? They're going through the roof.
all he had to say was, he needs to get rid of this sanctuary city bull crap.
Right,
Okay?
right.
And in Sicily, we don't call him a stupid person, but again, we're live, so we won't get into what we call this guy.
we know what
won't
we
monkey
call
around with the problems going
No,
on
we
in that
won't.
office right now. But
No.
what I'm going to say right now is, it's a disgrazia.
He's a disgrazia!
And then they wonder why Mamdani's just going to walk right in and take it. And he's going to. He's going to.
He's
because
not
there's-
gonna.
I
not
want to be wrong.
He's
I
not
rarely
gonna.
am, okay?
Lisa,
I want to
let's
be. But
pray.
Lisa,
It doesn't
speaking of
happen.
being wrong, Lisa.
I can't wait to get back on that show.
Lisa was on my game show, and she was wrong every time. But her husband, Anthony,
half. It was only
forged ahead and was the champion. But Lisa, what do you think about Mondani? I think he's losing ground, and I don't think he's going to win.
I didn't see
listen,
that.
So when you have Eric Adams turning Gracie Mansion into the gang posse discussion, I mean,
Yeah.
you have Brooklyn Fuel, which is in Brooklyn, which suffered a mass shooting. He's deploying thousands of officers to the Bronx for an extreme uprise in shootings,
Right.
and then you decide to have
Let's meet with the gangs.
antipost at Gracie Mansion with the
Yeah.
gangs makes absolutely no sense. And so you're trying to negotiate with who? As soon as they walked in, they should have been arrested. If you knew they were gang
Right.
leaders, they should have immediately been arrested. And so right there, we have a huge problem. And then we have Mondani coming in, and of course, he's going to make it seem like, oh, look at this. We're going to defund police.
Right.
The gangs are going to get out
and
there
meet with the gangs.
Going to meet with the gangs.
Now, what do you cater to the gangs? What kind of food do you think they'll be serving? Because I know there's Puerto Rican. I don't think there are Puerto Rican gangs.
I think everyone steals a food truck of their
Yes.
favorite meal.
Yeah.
And they just
That's
show up.
fair.
Yeah, they show up with
Yeah.
that General Lee horn, like, burritos. This is
There'll
fantastic.
be no knishes there. There'll be hot dogs for the gay gang.
But there will be hugs and knishes afterwards, I'm sure.
Do you know that I did a little research, and they said that the
Very
only
little, I'm guessing.
ethnic group in the United States that did not form an organized crime syndicate was the Puerto Ricans.
Really?
Yes.
So
the
lazy.
Jews, the Italians,
So
the Irish,
lazy.
They got to
so
get a piece
lazy.
of the pie.
the blacks, the blacks
Right.
did it. I just love saying it. It's like Trump saying China.
Don't look at me. You're trying.
China.
Don't try.
Blacks.
The blacks try and trigger me.
And so my hat's off to the Puerto Ricans. It's a fedora hat with a flower
With
in
a
it.
little thing. Sure, I got you.
So I think that it's just a wrong move. You don't cater to criminals, to these gangs. These are the same gangs that do drive-bys and shoot little kids in the head.
Right.
These are the same gangs.
We get it. They have really good aim. We get it.
They got horrible aim.
Oh, that's right.
They are
That's
horrible.
right, because they're aiming for a fat
It's-
guy
it's
with
also-
diabetes that's been a gang leader. Go on.
It's
Sean.
also giving credit to, giving them a status that they should not have.
They should be sitting down at the table.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well said.
Sean, what do you think in the next 40 seconds about how we could get rid of gangs instead of catering?
You could change your mind in 41 seconds. but-
I mean, it's the same as the safe places for drug use, right?
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing. I mean,
is.
it's all
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's exactly.
It's like, hey, let's get a bunch of school shooters together, and we're all gonna talk and have a good old jolly time and try to fix school shooting together. You know what I mean?
I'm sure validating a gang, literally bringing them to the governor's mansion without not in handcuffs, not to make an example of them, but just to say, yeah, this is fine.
We're gonna
It's
deal
a
with it.
terrible.
We're gonna
You said it
negotiate.
perfectly. It's like, hey, we'll just make drugs legal. Remember the week they were legal at Starbucks?
Yes.
Where, excuse me, they didn't lock the bathrooms and they had needles. They're like, what are we, stupid? Yes.
We'll be right back with more stupidity on That's What I'm Talking About.
Who broke the television? Can we laugh at that? Sounds to me.
As of this month, public gay sex will now be mandatory.
Am I the only one who could see his lips move? Cheekbones, baby.
I'm sorry, maybe I overreacted.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
Hey, fellow patriots, it's Cindy Gross here, host of Right for America from your favorite place, the America First Warehouse. You've seen me show on my show so many products from this country's #1 most patriotic manufacturer with close to 400 products. You need to exchange the products you use in your house to this company and make your dollars count in our country.
Freddie Rubino here at the America First Warehouse. I'm inviting you to the live taping of the Not So Newlywed Show. Just click on the QR code right above my shoulder and you can get tickets. Live taping of the Not So Newlywed Show. Drinks, snacks, it's a great time. We'll see you there October 18th.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
We are back with That's What I'm Talking About. We have a full panel here, and we go over the stories that are
I have a
headlines.
full-blood panel, and it is not... Oh, never mind. Go on. It is not good.
We go over
Did anyone interrupt you last week?
We go over the stories that are not the headlines, but they are top stories today in People magazine. Not today, it was 3 days ago. They reported that a New York rabbi was arrested for selling thousands of foreskins. Foreskins, not 5 skins, on Craigslist. Apparently, it's an aphrodisiac, and that Hasidic men look for foreskins to ingest and be more virile.
Virile.
Virile?
Insane.
Insane.
Feral.
Now, every Hasidic Jew I know has 10 kids. How much more virile do you want to be?
I feel like this is Jew bait. How many Hasidic Jews do I know?
I don't know, but it's, I remember when Lincoln was Jewish, right?
Yeah.
Remember fourscore and 7 foreskins ago?
No, that's a different Lincoln. You think
Different Lincoln?
Yeah,
He
you're
freed the
thinking Bird
Jewish
Lincoln.
slaves out of Egypt.
Well, didn't he get shot in the temple?
What's that?
He did.
No, he got shot in a theater.
In a temple?
Yeah, very good. I see what you
Okay,
did. I was
thank
just
you
trying
so
to-
much. I don't understand one thing. The Hasidic Jew
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
cannot eat a cheeseburger because you can't have meat and dairy.
Yeah.
True.
Yet he can eat rotted human flesh. I'd rather have a cheeseburger.
Much better.
I'd rather have bacon.
I'd rather, listen, I think this guy coined the phrase, go eat a bag of dicks.
That was worth the ride.
That was
That's worth the ride.
That was, thank you.
worth the ride.
Thank you.
Sometimes some of these stories, it's like a
Yes.
3-hour ride to the beach to sit in the sun for 10 minutes, but that was worth the trip. Am I right?
I would say I would not eat at Five Guys
Right.
if I was him.
But he ate 5 guys.
I think he ate Five Guys.
Ew.
Bonnie, as the Jewish voice of reason here.
I think this answers the age-old question, what did he do with all those tips anyway?
Right.
Get it? Tips.
And he's. Did you know that there is a market for this?
I did not until you told me this. I think this is one of these fetish things.
It's a fetish.
Yeah.
It's not a delicacy.
I don't think that any normal person would want to eat
No.
these and pay a lot of money for it either.
Right, and I could see if he was Asian, because Asians eat any goddamn
He wouldn't
thing.
see. He wouldn't see if he was Asian.
Well, I know
Their eyes are slits.
Sandra Bullock
they're-
they don't see anything. But
Thank you. Look, we've ruined her too now. She's come
ruined now.
she's come down to our level. Go on. I'm sorry.
We won. Now we got to work on Sean. Sean.
Go on, smart.
Sean, you live in Queens. There's an Asian population. I know there's things hanging in the windows, right? There's ducks. There's all kinds of crazy jellyfish and stuff. Have you heard of this trend of eating foreskin?
No, absolutely not. I mean, among the Hillarys of the world, perhaps.
Perhaps. I think so. You know, that's what I thought of first. That it was like this baby cult eating flesh.
It is.
It's
There's
not,
something
it's
not
Jewish.
right about it. Organized religion,
Oy.
especially the Orthodox ones, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're nuts. It's all about.
They're not nuts. It's the foreskin. It's not the nuts.
They haven't even. They're
See,
so
that's where
crazy.
you're wrong.
They're so crazy. They go right by the delicious nuts. Look, here's what I'm saying. You put nuts on everything. You've had a candy bar, right? What I'm saying is, it's all about control. I'll be on the subway,
Eating a bag of dicks.
eating a bag of dicks, and
minding my own business.
and there'll be a Hasidic Jew going, "You gonna finish that?" But I'm saying. How do we get anything intelligent in? But what I'm saying is when you're on
These are headlines.
When you're on the subway,
Go on.
and it's 980 degrees
In
in that
Queens.
tube, and you see a guy with the paella, with the
paella?
with the paella.
I love
Just
paella.
trying to make him hungry.
I didn't
when
know
you
there
do
were
that,
dicks in paella.
you got to be a dick to bring paella on the subway. But what I'm saying is, like, you look at these guys in 8 layers, sweating to
Yes.
death, and you just want to say, God does not want you to be this unhappy. God did not
Right.
put. If you believe in a higher power and you think it's this vindictive, you got to be vindictive with a capital foreskin. If you think that, then I feel bad for you.
I do.
feel bad for you.
I feel bad for me right now.
You should.
Listening to you.
You should. I'm going to move
Lisa, I'm just going to say, what do you have to say about it? Because I'm very uncomfortable.
So I'm going to say that I think the entertainment industry has already been on this. I think it is something that they saw. Sandra Bullock was on, I believe, the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Yeah.
She was definitely on one of the late night shows and spoke about how she uses baby foreskin
And placentas, too.
for facials.
What?
Yes, and injects the foreskin plus, I guess, DNA. I don't know.
Where did she get it?
into her
agent.
Asian. She said it's come
Adrenochrome is
from
real.
Asia.
What?
She uses Asian baby foreskin. According
What?
to
It's
some.
smaller. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
lot
smaller. That'll fit in your eye.
Asian.
Yeah, it's tiny.
And I've heard that women eat their...
Fits in the syringe.
After they give birth, women eat their placenta.
What?
They're supposed to. That's not a weird thing. We're
That's
the
pretty
only
weird.
we're the only animals in the animal kingdom that don't eat the placenta because when a woman gives birth, you lose a lot of blood. You lose when
You know
when
the word
women
placenta
lose.
Gina
is not a
recommends eating the
black
placenta.
is not a black stripper
If the
from
only
the Bronx.
watch mine, mine's even worse. Women lose nearly as much blood when they give birth as they do when they talk back. It is so.
Ladies and gentlemen, placenta.
What did you do last week? Had intelligent, uninterrupted conversation. Lame.
No, they put the placenta in a milkshake, and they try to make
But
it,
you're
put it on
but
top
that's
of things.
A real man eats
we
it
don't
straight
need
up.
to, but it's like at least my point is without getting
It's
around in a
gross.
sentence, it's not that absurd. When you think every animal, when they give birth, they lose so much blood. That's why
We're
they
not
eat the
animals.
placenta. We are actually animals.
We are not animals.
Say that
We're
to-
mammals.
Yeah, say that to the people that are going to Gracie Mansion in the next couple days. But it makes sense, and people have done it. But it is also insane because we have so much good medical care. Oh, we have so much, and it's going to get better now that the HHS fired that chick.
Let's
they
not
fired
get
the head
into
of
that.
the
We're
CDC.
talking about foreskin now.
No,
They had one girl on TikTok making bread for her husband out of her own yeast. So there's
I'd rather-
there's a thing
See,
of all
that's the
kinds of
CDC.
weirdness.
Does it rise? Does the bread rise?
What nationality was her?
Oh my gosh.
If she's Italian, it was focaccia.
yes, that's not
A
bad.
matzah. Have you ever made matzah? No, it's unleavened.
Unyeasted.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I like my bitches unyeasted.
There you go.
Are you kidding me?
It's a real thing, folks.
And she sold it,
We
or
have
her
people like
husband
this-
had to eat it?
Maybe
For
it's
her
a
husband.
delicacy.
My God. Let me tell you something. I want to watch the football game. I'll do a lot for my wife. I'm not eating her yeast bread.
No. Unless you owe her one. By the way, Cowboys opening game Thursday night.
Yeah, you know who the running back is? Carl Yeastbread
I thought
from
they.
the South American League.
I thought they were really big on that guy Jordan Blue. He needed.
No, why didn't
What-
he? Lisa,
The third stringer.
Lisa,
She's
he
keeping
just
quiet.
went.
You ever gonna read any of this?
We just brought him down to our level.
Lisa.
You sure did. You sure did.
Lisa.
We brought him down to our level.
Oh, please.
He
Welcome.
went with yeast
Welcome.
bread.
She started there. We broke her last time she was here. She's like, I'm
You
in.
guys broke me.
Yeah.
Now I've heard of women saving their breast milk and making things out of it,
Like, yeah, it's gross.
like a
too.
latte.
A latte what? A latte of
That's
what?
a lot.
Please.
Now, Lisa,
My wife couldn't make a latte. Petite gal.
you heard that
you.
the people in Hollywood are using foreskin.
Correct.
I don't understand that. Is there any medical?
Hollywood?
Is there any
Yeah,
medical?
Sandra Bullock was on a guest on a late night show, and she had said that she does her, I guess it's like a type of facial in which they use foreskin, and the foreskin, I believe she said she was getting from that her firm uses.
Chinese.
The place she goes to for her spa and whatnot was from Asian.
You'd be
children.
amazed.
I mean, they have a huge problem in Asia with organ harvesting as well.
Yes.
So I'm not surprised.
But you'd be amazed how much
Disgusted.
You'd be amazed how much, and I'm not even making a joke. Like if you how much they put, how
How much
How
chicks
many
are in
things-
everyday food?
Yes, thank you. How many things you will find placenta in? How many things you will find like foreskin in? How many things you will find like? I'm not kidding.
I'm not gonna eat it.
I'm not
Hot
kidding.
dogs are
Especially
notorious.
in my house, you can find foreskin in anything if you're not careful.
Let Sean get in on this. We just brought him down to our level. Let him.
No, actually, I saw an episode of Steve Harvey.
Quit bragging.
Where
You're the guy.
There was a girl introducing
Steve
some cream, and he's rubbing it there in his hand, and he's asking, okay, so what is this? And she said, baby foreskin.
Oh my God.
Right?
I'm telling you.
So it's a real thing for sure.
And it's
and
little,
a lot of times,
unless you rub it, then it gets
Yeah,
really
then it gets big. What's
yeah,
that?
yeah, no, there's a lot of these weird things going on in the
That
background.
is
and-
insane. I don't like to hear things
Isn't
like
that an
this.
old joke? The guy made a wallet out of foreskins and then he rubbed it
and he
turned
turned it into
a
luggage.
A briefcase. Briefcase is a funnier word than luggage.
Okay, I like luggage.
No, briefcase.
It's my joke. Now, a footnote
I
to
was
this.
bored last
he
week. I'll be honest, I was
sold
bored.
on Craigslist over 5,000 foreskin
No.
before he got caught.
Wow.
Who's buying
5,000.
this?
Sandra Bullock. That's why she looks so young. I tell you what. This world has gone way down further than I ever thought it could get. Yeah. That there would be such a market, and you would be so comfortable, like Sandra Bullock, to talk about it on TV. It's insane.
Yeah.
And so they have the foreskin. Listen, if I had surgery done and they said that we took out your gallbladder and we sold it to a Chinese family and they ate it, I would say good luck.
Chinese.
Good luck, right?
They
Would you?
normalize the horrific and they normalize it slowly. By
They
this
normalize
process,
it.
Yeah.
They normalize it. First, the kids are in cages.
Right.
Then their foreskins are getting chewed on by a rabbi.
Don't you think horrific should be a terrific hooker? She is horrific.
Horrific.
No? You don't think?
Play on
Ladies
words.
and gentlemen, this is the
A
show.
disaster.
That's what I'm talking about. At the America First Warehouse. We'll be back after these messages. Lisa's going to talk about that she is going to be on this panel in Queens. And my friend Sean DVS will be DJing. We'll be right back with that.
The America First Warehouse Ultra MAGA Store for all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Warehouse Ultra MAGA Store.
Good morning. It's me, Joe the Box, wearing my Border 911 hat signed by Tom Holman, Rodney Scott, and Sarah Carter. The country has had enough. The American Horror Story is over. Border 911. Tom Holman is coming through. My brother's son, my friends' children. We're done with it. 100,000 were lost lives every single year.
It's Tuesday here at the America First Warehouse. I am Joe the Box.
And I'm John the Blanket.
Freddie Rubino here from the America First Warehouse, coming to you live, the most patriotic venue in the land.
Welcome to Right for America.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting!
Welcome to Tune In Tuesday of the Patriots Podcast, live streaming every Tuesday night at 7:30.
Another edition of On the Right Side here, and you can catch us weekly, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
And welcome to Liberty's Cage, where we rip the veil off America's broken justice system, prisons that crush spirits, and a society that shuns people who have paid their price.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kevin Downey Jr. Podcast. Be free, stay free.
Welcome to Suffocating in Suburbia with me, your host, Stevie GB.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for the sea, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. The America
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed, because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
We are back with That's What I'm Talking About, Fred Rubino podcast at the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land. There's many, many things going on here. Go to the website, find out when it's happening, and get your tickets. It's always a great time. Another headline this week, over 800 killed by a powerful earthquake in Afghanistan. I heard both buildings were damaged.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. They've lost all their outdoor plumbing, I've heard.
Oh, yes.
It's a shame.
It's a shame, but let me tell you where I'm coming from. These are the people who bombed us on 9/11. These are the people who went...
The FBI lives in Afghanistan?
And hid. These are the people who went out and hid all of the terrorists. These are the people who waged war on the United States. I couldn't give a rat's ass that the earthquake happened. I hope 2 more hit. How do you like that, Gino?
I think you said it perfectly. Both buildings fell, which is kind of a joke, but it's also not. The beauty
They live in caves.
The beauty of the thing is when you live in a 2-story mud hut,
yes,
it's not a lot of damage. And
it's
you
like
just,
a mother-daughter.
Yeah, you just wait for another rainstorm, and you're fine.
Right.
I'm sorry that we're so far ahead of these people in so many ways, but again, we have enough stuff going on. We need to get the hell out of it there, out of Israel, out of Gaza. I'm done with it all.
I'm done
with it all.
No, I'm not
it.
done with it all, but I'm done with Afghanistan. I have been since 9/11. And I can tell you right now, this is where I'm coming from as well.
So you really think it was not the least bit of an inside job?
1945.
I think it was God.
When Japan bombed us, Pearl Harbor.
Middle year prom, I remember.
Remember that? And if there was an earthquake that hit Japan, you'd think people went, oh my God, those poor No, good for them. If there was an earthquake in Munich during Hitler's reign, we would say, good, I hope the whole place is gone. I'm from 9/11, good, I hope all of Afghanistan is ruined. Now, I saw a picture, they had these people on cots.
You have to say people.
They were in the hospital there. They were on a cot. The guy's got bandages on, and people are just standing there. There wasn't one tube in them. There wasn't any machines.
Why are you laughing?
They have nothing.
Why are you laughing?
They have nothing.
You know what? They got to give them the foreskins.
They have to. Let me tell you something.
Hold on.
Ship them there.
We're waiting on a container ship of Chinese people.
That's what
and
they
we're going to
need.
lop off the foreskin. Be patient.
What's
Be patient.
the use in calling it a hospital if you don't even have an IV? Every CVS in New York has more medical stuff than the hospital in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And so why should we give a shit? I tell you what, Trump better not send any help there.
Why?
Because these are the scum who bombed us on 9/11.
You really think it was complete?
scum.
There was the FBI had nothing to do with it. You don't think?
I don't know if the FBI did it. Look, if the FBI tells me to go and kill 3,000 people and I do it, it's really not the FBI. It's me being a scumbag.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the foreskin anymore.
Right.
We're talking about. What do you think about these Afghanistan and this?
I actually saw it on the news, and I Googled my phone to see if it was Muslims, and it said run by Hamas, and I was like, God has stepped in.
There you go.
That's it. That's God's will.
God's will.
Boy, you'd think if anyone could take cover, it'd be an Afghan.
Oh my God.
Mr. DVS, can I call you Mr. DVS?
See, an Afghan's like a
What do I call you?
DVS 7.0.
Mr. DVS 7.0. How old were you during 9/11 during the attack?
9/11, I was 18.
18.
18, I believe.
What did you view it? I know Queens has a good view of the skyline.
Actually, I was in Florida. I was watching over the news.
Sounds like an alibi, am I right?
Yeah, that's an alibi. Where were you, 7.0?
I was in Florida. Let me finish the question. Florida. The date?
Yeah, I saw it, and then as we were watching, we saw the second plane hit. But yeah, I do think it was an inside job.
Okay. But all of those people, like Bin Laden, planned it, plotted it.
I think Bin Laden is secretly Obama.
Whoa!
Okay, this guy just flew right by me.
I don't think Obama's that smart.
We're going to go hang out. Me and you are hanging out with the lizards that live underground. I love this guy. He went right past it. What was that?
I'm passing over, Gino.
That guy flew right by me.
Pass over.
Guy's 2 hours early into Crazy Town. He beat me.
Lisa, what do you think about anybody who took part in the 9/11 attacks?
I mean, first of all, that is something right. Never forget. That's the term we associate with 9/11.
And because we're Italian, never forgive.
Yes.
Mandani means they forgot.
Right.
Unless it's Tower 7, then please forget that one. Go on.
It was Building 7.
But what's interesting now, okay, is one, I'd like to say extend mercy, right, to those in Afghanistan, the borderline there of Pakistan, who are suffering, the children, the families who are victims of this. But
these are the same children that will, they knocked down the building.
Right.
There were actually a bunch of
brings us to things that we spoke about. They are being trained in this manner. That is something that needs to be. There are YouTube videos of teachers and the children professing how they will blow up themselves for the country, etc. And so that alone is a problem that should be have a highlight, a spotlight on it, especially in light of what's taking place. But again,
they all
Taliban,
do it.
right? And Taliban officials and Hamas officials are the ones, right now speaking on behalf of the country and these needs when we know that there's horrendous things happening, especially to the women and children there, and that they're subjected under that rule and basically their lives are tortured.
But they all
under that
do it.
rule.
Hitler had the Hitler Youth.
Right.
Hamas blows up kids. The Palestinians strap bombs to their kids and send them into. They all do it.
And don't think it's not going on in this country as well with the indoctrination, which is why when a crazy, mentally insane person shoots up a school of children at church praying and the left says prayer doesn't work. Oh, I'm not allowed to say the F-bomb, but you can go F your effing self.
Right.
What?
That's how it's. So don't think it's not going on here. Don't think that. And then Trump the fascist, destroys the Board of Education, the Department of Education, because a fascist wants to give control back to the states. How stupid can people effing be? Oh, very stupid, because the past 20 years you've been indoctrinated by this stupid effing country. Jesus, what were we talking about? Jews, am I right?
Yes, it's Bonnie and the
Gino's had a
Jews.
lot of espresso. I just want to say.
That's why I don't like to go right to Gino. I like to go. Calm down, Gino. You want to flag Giuliani's car down and say, oh, my God.
I would have got him, too, if it weren't for those meddling kids.
But it does irritate me that 23 years later, now we have architects coming out saying, well, I didn't want to say anything back then, but the way the building collapsed would never really, align. It's crazy.
That's a failed architect.
Only 3 buildings in the history of architecture have ever collapsed from a fire. The third one was Building 7 from the fires from the Twin Towers. You know what the first 2 were? The Twin Towers. What else are they biting on?
Let me tell you something. There are good mechanics. There are good architects.
There are even good Jews, thank God. But for the most
that's
part.
Bonnie, right? But listen, just because you say I'm an architect doesn't mean you're a good one. Like I said, I just had.
I'm a comedian.
Exactly. I just had.
Okay, but I gave you that one. I
just had a tooth cap put in, and the guy put it in. He goes, "That'll never last." I'm like, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
I love
that. So there are good and there are bad. So you can't. Right, and so you can't go by like two architects come out. They haven't worked in 20 years. You know what I got? Nah. And then they get an idiot like Gino.
You are stubborn.
To say it, to repeat it.
You are stubborn.
And so I have to say that when we killed Hitler Youth on the battlefield, it wasn't a tragedy. Once you indoctrinate your own kids,
agreed.
They're targets. They're the enemy. And that's it. Even in Vietnam, they were strapping bombs to the kids, and that's why when they came home, they were like baby killers. Yeah, the kid had bombs strapped to him.
Yeah.
And and these little Asian kids, their foreskins are worth a lot of money. So you get foreskins flying through the air, it's like you hit the lottery.
The way you tie it all together is a symphony. It's a symphony.
Foreskins.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like to brag.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Work of art.
It's like people they must have rehearsed. No, he just did it. It was amazing.
Just do it. That's all. So, Mr. Sean, 7.0 DVS. What does DVS stand for?
Driven via spirit to completion.
Ooh, I like that.
7.0 is the number.
I've got an Asian chiropractor. She adjusts me to completion.
Because God finished the earth in 7 days.
Correct.
Got it. That's
6 days.
very good.
6 days.
7 days.
He rested on the 7th.
So what?
He's right.
Oh, I'm so tired. He threw his back out. He's Jewish. He threw his back out.
You got to change your whole campaign.
Sunday. Are you crazy?
No, it actually fits in with what he's saying. So I'm actually still on my way to 7.0.
We all are.
And the 7 happens when I'm in heaven.
Seventh heaven.
Let's go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the father on that show didn't do too well afterwards.
Right.
Who was that?
Yeah, I was just watching a thing
he
on
was
that.
eating foreskins.
Who was the 7th
He was
heaven?
eating foreskins.
The dad on that show. Yeah, look it up, Gino.
Look it up, Gino. It's not, the internet's not just for gay porn.
It is?
You could look up foreskin and rabbis, too.
I know, there's straight porn, too. Cool. I have to friggin' just fast forward past
it. Straight porn is the worst. The kissing?
One time I was with the guy who's like, yeah, I was looking at straight porn. I'm like, why did you specify?
I'd have to say you got to find a new rabbi.
Right.
If a rabbi gets arrested for peddling 5,000 foreskins.
Yeah, is there going to be any consequences for him?
No, but I heard had a coupon. You could have a coupon for foreskin.
Now they're on sale now that he got caught.
I heard he Jewed him down to 3 skins.
This is Freddie Rubino with That's What I'm
Jew is a
Talking
verb
About.
in that joke.
We have more.
Jew is a verb.
We have more top stories coming
I don't think
to
she
you
gets it.
when we come back.
We're off.
Join us for the Pro America Go Tour event happening on Saturday, September 6th in Queens, New York. Brought to you by Go USA and Royal Blue Entertainment. This nonpartisan event is all about debates on your rights, the economy, borders, crime, and more, with lunch, dinner, and hot entertainment. Keynote by China expert Gordon Chang, and hear from New York City mayoral candidate Curtis Sliwa, Maud Marone for AG, and many others. Get your tickets at partiaevents.com. That's PARTEA events.com. Thank you.
Good morning. It's me, Joe the Box, wearing my Border 911 hat signed by Tom Holman, Rodney Scott, and Sarah Carter. The country has had enough. The American Horror Story is over. Border 911. Tom Holman is coming through. My brother's son, my friends' children. We're done with it. 100,000 were lost lives every single year. God bless you, Tom.
Are you a musician, comedian, actor, filmmaker, or artist who stands for traditional American values? Do you believe in the preservation of our nation, our culture, and our freedoms? If you share our passion for America and want to use your talents to make a difference, we want to hear from you. Our mission is clear. Through the arts, we uphold the principles of freedom, faith, family, and the American spirit. It's time to step up to the mic and make your voices heard. So contact us at AmericanConservativeArtists.com. The Queens Village Republican Club is America's oldest Republican club, founded in 1875. Situated in President Trump's hometown in Queens, New York, we are America First MAGA Republicans, empowering fellow Republicans to get involved in the game of politics at the grassroots level. We host inspiring monthly club meetings on the first Thursday of each month at 8 p.m. For more information, please go to our website at www.qvgop.org.
America First Warehouse Ultra MAGA store for all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Warehouse Ultra MAGA store.
We are back again with That's What I'm Talking About, the podcast that goes over current events and headlines that might not have made it to the headlines. This is coming to you from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land. We have one of our favorite guests, Lisa, just Lisa, like Cher. Lisa, you're going to be somewhere in Queens coming up.
Yes, I am. Wow, thank you for saying that. I'm very honored to have been asked to be a guest speaker at the Grand Opportunity America Tour. It's taking place this Saturday, September 6th in Astoria, Queens. And you can purchase tickets at PARTEA events.com and also here at the warehouse if you go to the website. Basically, it is to discuss a great new strategy developed by a man called John Paul Moran, and there are 5 basic outlines that he examines any candidates on, and it's nonpartisan, but he looks at, does this candidate afford us a platform of personal opportunity, and if they're an incumbent, has their history spoken to these 5 things? Do they offer us personal opportunity, meaning that do they push things that fall into life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? Then they look at economic opportunity.
Are they married?
Yeah, well,
because that's not
it could
the
be one of the
pursuit of
things up there, but
that's the end of the road.
If they have economic opportunity, I don't know how that works.
Discussion is very important in these days. It is very important to get together and discuss topics, maybe some that you're not knowledgeable about.
You're not knowledgeable about the word knowledgeable.
Yeah,
shut your mouth, Gino. Now, I heard you're going to have some kick-ass music.
Yeah, so Sean is going to be with us. So happy to have Sean DBS. He's going to be at the event as well. We have Gordon Chang as the top speaker. We have our friend on the show, also Professor Giordano.
Nice.
So there's
Italian.
Yep, Italian, can't beat it. And so there's these opportunities where we're going to examine the candidates on social opportunity, economic opportunity, educational opportunity, which is where I'm going to speak upon, and also national opportunity. And so we put these things, John Paul Moran and his team put that together, and they rate your candidates based on those things. It's amazing.
How could you get tickets?
PARTEA events.com.
Rate your candidate.
Yeah.
And don't put down gay. That's not rating him. He's gay. Let's get to another story.
There we go.
A strange object has entered our solar system. It's on all over YouTube. It's all over a lot of podcasters, Joe Rogan, everyone's talking about
They're
it.
saying it's an actual alien, right? And it's
One
pissed.
scientist says
Professor Giordano?
it could be an alien craft. One. This is what I'm talking about.
Just
with the
one?
architect.
See, I thought it was a shit ton.
No! It's just like the architect. That building would have never fell if it...
Boy,
You're
you are
a
stubborn.
failed architect.
You are stubborn.
So now it's one scientist. Let me just say this. 10,000 scientists go, hey, look, there's a rock coming. And one scientist goes, that looks like an alien craft to me. And they go, oh, it's an alien craft. This is bullshit news.
I remember about 3 or 4 years ago, hundreds of thousands of scientists said the vaccine worked, and a couple said they didn't. And it's weird because I'm trying to think who was right. And I'm not saying it's an alien.
Okay.
But you know what? Back then, scientists were saying it wasn't right, but they were blocked.
They were shut the hell down.
Well,
you're trying to silence this hero.
Shut your mouth, Gino.
So actually, Trump said that the towers were made of steel and that no plane could go through it, and he doesn't understand how it was possible. So I think you're onto something over there, my guy.
Yes.
I mean, striking the towers makes sense, okay? So I lived in Brooklyn at the time. I kid you not.
Carroll Gardens? That's where I lived.
friend.
I was
He lives in Harlem
in Delaware,
now.
but you saw, I have papers that wafted over from the building.
Me too.
Yes.
So it landed in my backyard.
By the way, tell her husband that crushes Volkswagens. I was in Delaware. I was in Delaware.
We did have the papers wafted over. It was so. Did it strike the building? Yeah. I mean, people
Of course
on the
it did.
rooftops
I
in
watched
Red
the
Hook
plane go in.
have photos of it. However, can it cause it to collapse in that manner? Is truly the question. And there are
The answer
plenty
is
of,
no.
penthouses and skyscrapers that had fires.
I read countless
that didn't
penthouse
collapse.
magazines, and they didn't cover it once.
I read the articles.
Airplane fuel be burning a higher rate than steel does? These things do come into play.
Let's remember one thing, that the Trade Center burned for months.
So?
That's how this jet fuel works. It's very volatile, and it burns at a higher temperature, so it's hard to extinguish.
It's also, you can't really compare, because what other building has had two planes?
Right,
hit it?
exactly.
Like
the Empire State Building, but that has 5 times the steel.
I'm pretty sure
that
there was-
the both trade centers have.
Pretty sure
because
there
it
was a
made in
plane crash in a third world country a couple months ago, and the plane that hit the building lodged in the building.
Well,
Building
let me
didn't
get back
fall.
to the scientists.
Weird. Anyway, go on.
They said it's too far, the rock, to see with a telescope. Didn't we just say that? Didn't they just say that we could see the end of the universe with the Hubble?
That's where my career is located.
No, it's past that.
It's way off.
Past Uranus. That's for sure.
Most of my jokes center around Uranus.
So, I don't understand. If a telescope could see
Should have said orbit.
the end of the universe, when we can't see any further, but we can't see this rock coming in, something does. You know what this reminds me of? The gum. Dentine. 9 out of 10 dentists.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5?
Maybe you should go to one of those 4. The guy put the
With a
cap
new
in and said
crown.
that'll never last.
4 out of 5
You went to the
dentists.
5th dentist. He's sitting there going like, don't touch that dentine. Not with that shitty cap.
4 out of 5 recommend sugarless gum. The 5th one's like, no, eat sugar.
Yeah.
I got bills. I bet the charges to go all the way.
That's mean.
wrong.
That's mean.
He's
That's
a Chargers fan. He's a loser.
Yes and yes.
And I'm a Cowboys fan, and I'm right behind
Here's the weird thing. Supposedly, I think it's this same scientist who, I don't know if he's claiming this, or the 3 people that spotted it. So there are 3 other, that it's an interstellar comet, and what they thought was interesting was that it was on a trajectory and then made like a quick right
It
turn.
made a little turn.
Quick, yeah.
But yet they
And said
can't
that
see
was
it.
Odd behavior. For
But
a comet.
my point is they can't see it.
Right.
But claim they saw it make a
exactly.
turn.
But see, now that's like it could have easily. I know nothing. Maybe this, like it could have hit a meteor. I don't know. Something could have changed its direction.
Right.
That's right.
So
And
if that's their
it's-
only reason, I'm
If it's
I'm
an
skeptical.
alien craft and it's driving erratically, then they're Asian.
Maybe they've been drinking.
Maybe they Irish.
Maybe it's Marty Martian. He had his couple in him.
With the aliens, though, don't you ever notice that it's always people in like the South that see the aliens that
Yes.
like have lots
Right.
of cornfields and stuff?
Because of
How come
moonshine.
I never see
You
an
see
alien?
shit with moonshine.
They don't
Yeah,
like the
maybe
building.
it's the moonshine.
Now, what were you doing in Florida? Let's get back to where you were.
Let's get his alibi.
Yeah.
No, I
glad you
lived
took
in Florida
control of
for
that.
most of my life.
Oh, really? What part?
Alligator
In
Alcatraz.
North Miami Beach.
Ooh, that's a bad area. When I perform in Florida,
It's both nice
Do you know
and
anyone
not-
in
and not
Boca
nice.
Raton where I will be with Keanu C. Thompson in 2 weeks, the 12th and 13th at Sad Man Comedy Club?
let me tell you something.
All right.
Go to see me and Gino performing live, and Bonnie too. Come to see us and support right-wing everything. Come see this young man, DVCGEFT,
CVS.
CVS 7.0, and go see Lisa when she does her talks. And you have to support all these things that are holding up our society, not Gino per se.
I'm slowing it down, holding it
Gino,
up.
yes.
I'm holding up progress.
So let me tell you, whenever I go anywhere in Florida, there's a couple of bad areas. Outside of Miami, there's a couple of really, really bad areas, and I know that there were like sugarcane fields there, and then when the sugarcane industry collapsed, there was a lot of poverty. So You
I don't know that story.
No, yeah, that's what I was told, and I was told don't go there.
Really? I bet you get really good tacos there. Really good
What
Mexican
nationality are you, by the way?
Dominican.
Wow.
I'll talk slower.
Dominicano. So you are
Nice.
from the island of Hispaniola.
Correct.
See how
Never
good?
been there in my life, but
No!
that's wrong.
First of all, it's Hispaniola.
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 No, it's not.
Okay, you can check.
I did. I
Why don't you
just
ask-
did.
Why don't you
He
ask the-
just said yes.
Why don't you check with the failed shortstop over there?
Now, how come you're not playing baseball?
Actually, I'm not really into much sports at all.
Wow.
So
because you're not from Dominican Republic.
Because I've never been there.
That's why. See,
Because he's musically inclined, Fred.
I don't know if he's inclined.
I've got
He
a
looks like
cigar
he's-
in my car that's rolled like crap. Could you?
Well, I can tell you right now,
I could listen.
the Dominicans are great baseball players. And so the Mets have found the only 9 Dominicans that don't know how to play baseball. It's hard to find. They must be half Haitian. What do you think about the Haitian people?
I hate him. The Afghan. Come on. I'm just still sitting on that Afghan bit because it covers things. You know?
It's
You
a
nip
blanket.
them. You
I
nip
get
them.
it, Gino.
Yeah,
All right, so let's close with a little 9/11
With an apology.
hatred of Afghanistan. The Dominican Republic never bombed anybody.
No, they
Neither
bombed.
did Florida.
They bombed every game for the Mets so far this year.
Mrs. Bonnie
that shit.
Scalise, thank you for coming on the
Thank
show.
you for having me.
Mr. John DVS 7.0. Sean. Not anymore. We renamed you. Did you ever see Roots? We just renamed you.
It sounds like a biblical verse, John DVS.
I
It's like
hope
the
to
Bible.
come see you very soon and see what you do because you are a talented individual, and I thank you for hanging out and being with the jokes. I know you're higher than this.
Now
You're better.
turn to your left and say the exact same thing.
Drop dead, Gino. And thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to That's What I'm Talking About. Lisa will be in Queens with Sean DVS 7.0. Gino will be in Florida, Sad Man Comedy
12th
Club.
and 13th with the wife. She's hilarious.
Boca Raton with his
Keanu C.
beautiful
Thompson.
blind wife. And I will be
Facts.
in Wisconsin. Go to fredrubino.com and see where I'm playing next.
Kenosha. I saw it on